Ever. All right, we're doing this through the Asus phone, and there we go. I'm gonna flip it forward facing. Oh, very bad connection. There we go. There's the tire. Doing this so I can toggle back and forth. Happy New Year, everybody. Wow, I don't know if that's the best view. I think we'll do, I didn't get a chance to really tweak this thing. Yeah, that's better. All right. So, yesterday I was sampling the new gear. I got a GoPro Hero Session 5. These guys are running out of names. Was filming in 4K. It took forever to upload. I have a decent cable company, and I think I've got like 10 gig up. So it's a little strange that it's taken so long. Wow, look at that. I don't know if you guys can see that. That is a cool effect up in the clouds. I gotta stop here. Hang on. See if I can just point that. You see that right there? That's pretty cool. Over here, freeway. So, yeah, the 4K takes forever to upload, so I'm just not that patient. We'll see. I did a little sample test, and it's just... No, I think this is just so much easier to vlog like this than it is any other way. Anyway, I have 3,318 miles on my Rad Rover. Woo. A little chilly here in Southern California. Nothing crazy, not like the East Coast, but so I'm coming up on my 2-year anniversary of doing the e-bike thing, and you know, at times I'm wondering what the hell am I doing, but it does make a difference financially and with my health. Although yesterday I was telling my wife on the way home that I said, man, it just, you know, some days when you're just kind of getting back into it, because I'd taken like over a 2 week break, and you know, it does kind of beat you up a little bit. But the thing is, if I was just sitting in my car, that wouldn't be good for me either, right? This is a much better thing. Thanks for the thumbs up there, guys. So let's see how this little commute goes. Oh, water. Hang on. I just don't want to get splashed. That's silly, but as you know, I don't have fenders. I give my fenders away. Anyway, fenders for the most part, they work, but they don't work that well. Oh, here's ducks. I got the morning duck commute here. Check them out. The ducks. Too bad we got the trash there. But this is the traffic I have. It's not that bad, really. Actually, ironically, behind me is the I-5 freeway, north and southbound. But this is it. I just have a jogger, a couple ducks, and that's my commute. It's most of my traffic. Whew. How many miles do you have now? Hey, that's cool. They must have updated the app. I can see that much better. Thanks for asking. I have 3,319 miles. I've been doing this, like I said, in February, it'll be 2 years. So the only thing I've noticed in the 2 years is I'm not able to go as far with the mileage. I think, but it's not a lot. I mean, I think when I first got it, I could definitely do a solid 20 electric both ways. And like right now, I'm doing full throttle. I'm doing about 20, almost 22 miles an hour. Oh, there's a service truck on the road. Let's go this way. And I can do my full commute pure electric, because what I'll do is on the way home, I'll still do electric, but I will I'll still pedal to help it go even faster. You get addicted to the speed. You don't really want to go slower, so I'm gonna go this way. It's funny because people say, well, can you do both? You can, but I don't know, for me, I always want the throttle on, and then I'll add to it to give me more speed, just because, like any commute, usually you want to get your commute over with as fast as possible. And, although I could pedal, it is a heavy bike. I mean, as all electric bikes are, right? This is no different than any other electric bike, but, pedaling a 65-pound bike, it's doable, but it's a serious workout. You do feel it. But I've had no issues with the motor. The battery still charges all the time. I think you've seen on my videos where at times, like a couple of times, I've had some weird oddities where the engine was kind of, or the motor was kind of like, hesitating a little bit, like starting and stopping, but that just fixed itself. And granted, I've really beat the crap out of my bike. I mean, this Rad Rover thing has been a hell of a workhorse. So, but it's been good to me. And if you live, I don't know, some people do it for commuting, like myself. I do it to save money. Can't speak this morning. I have removed one vehicle from my inventory, so that's less insurance, gas, and all that stuff. And then, what was the other thing? But some people also buy these for recreation on the weekends, things like this. The Rad Rover's great off-road and on-road. It's been good. Ooh, it's getting chillier as I head towards the ocean. And I do about 7 miles each way. So 7 miles in. Dang, it's getting cold. Oh wow, there's more questions. How many miles? My heart set on getting. It's hard to read and do that at the same time. Hold on. Show. There we go. Oh, I can do it. Okay. Okay, yeah, I see that. Yeah, I like that. I saw a Rad. Hey, there's Irvine's finest right there. Give me a ticket. The Rad Mini. There was one actually right here at this intersection. There's a guy commuting on it. It's a good looking little bike. I like it. It folds up. It might, well, actually for sure would be easier changing a tire when you get a flat tire. Although I highly recommend getting yourself the green slime in your tires, and also the Mr. Tuffy liner. And since I've done that, I haven't had one flat tire. And I think if you watch some of my videos where I've gotten the flat tires, it's a massive pain. So, there we go, right there. It was right over there. But for the most part, it's good. Now, I'm curious, were you looking to do that for commuting, to get the electric bike, or for entertainment? Let's see how interactive this chat can be. By the way, this portion of the Commute, oh, there we go. Commute. Oh, cool. Yeah, exactly. It's worth it, man. It's maybe expensive initially, but you do every month, man. It adds up. Look at the 2 years that I've done it. Had I had my vehicle and I drove into work like everybody else, not to mention I'd probably be gaining weight, but I'd be spending a lot of money on all that stuff I've already mentioned. So it's been good. It is life changing. You just don't want to get hit, right? I don't know what your environment's like where you're looking to commute, but as you know, you just want to be safe. Now, I've got a couple different ways I can go on this road. To my left is a wider trail, but this is more direct. So I take this side, even though I'm exposed, but it's not horrible. 30 minutes round trip. Oh, that's decent. Yeah, definitely. That's good. Yeah, it's really good. And depending on the traffic you have, for me, like, it takes me and no kidding, almost exactly 22 minutes each way. And if I take a car right now and I take Jamboree, that's the main road, it's about exactly the same. So there's no difference. It's not like it's any faster. And you can still run errands, you can still do things. I've had doctor appointments that I took this thing on, got some takeout food, things like that. You're still able to get stuff done, right? So it's not like you're doing it. You just gotta change up, change it, make it happen. Woo! It's getting colder. Oh, this is finally, the YouTube app is finally working a lot better. That's good. I think they've done some updates too. We're just gonna sneak through here. Excuse me, pardon me. Hit that button. Hit this button. Okay, I had a bit of a disconnection there. It lets me retry though, so that's good. So hopefully this is working better. If I pedal, I think I can make the light. It's about 23 miles an hour. Yeah, well, you got it. Whew. Oh man. Yeah, right here, as we get closer to Newport Beach, it is getting colder. Ooh. Yeah, I didn't get too much for Christmas in the way of new gear. I did get a new phone mount and the GoPro. I don't know if I'm going to keep the GoPro. I did, like I said, a 4K sample test yesterday, and it's marginal. In like this lighting right now, it's kind of this grayish morning cloudy thing. It's not great. I mean, as with most cameras, they always do better when there's tons of light, right? The colors really pop, things like that, but I don't know. I don't know if it's worth the money when I think this thing is basically going to, it's the idea is to convey the message, and I think that's what this is doing good enough. I can't just keep consuming and consuming. Or if I do, I want there to be more value. But you can probably hear the bike is still really solid. The Maxxis tires, now I had the original tires, the Juggernaut or something like that the bike came with. And I burned through those really quickly. The Maxxis have been phenomenal. They really, they're relatively quiet. They're much more quiet than those other ones it came with. And then they've lasted, God, the Maxxis have lasted a good year, I think. I'd have to look in my video history, but you can see where I bought them. And, you know, they're getting worn down, but these things are just hardcore. I think they're probably still good for 6 months. That's some good looking doggies. So, yeah, good stuff all the way around. About 3/4 of the way done with the commute so far. We'll see if this is still broadcasting. I don't see a lot of change here, so I'm kind of questioning if the reconnect worked, but we'll see. I see this as one person still watching. Maybe if you could give me a message just to see if this thing's still connected. Otherwise, we'll just have to wait at the end and see how much is actually saved. Oh, cool. That works. You are connected. Thank you. Oh, that's nice. So it does still work. I think they've improved it. I'm noticing some changes in the app with the live streaming. Yeah, thank you. That helps. You know, by the way, that's the 405 north and southbound. And I'm just going to sneak underneath it. Hang on, that's a lot of comment. I'm going to have to check it here on the other side here. And I come towards an end and then I'll respond. Let's see. I click on the little message bubble. Yeah, that's a good question. Today, so the question was, today, if I knew what I knew, let's see, I'm trying to rephrase it off memory. It's probably better if I just stop and look at it. Okay, here we go. Today, knowing what you know and what you've learned, would you purchase the Rad Rover again or a different e-bike? You know, it's tough to say because I don't know. There are, and I'll be honest, like I know there are a couple of other bikes out there that I would definitely look at. There's one called, here, let me do this. I think you actually see me. There's one called Van Moof, VANMOOF. Very funny name. I think it's Dutch or maybe German, Van Moof. That one is really cool because it's a fully integrated. And then one thing I can tell you is if you look over here, there's a sign, right? And on that sign, it says no motor vehicles or motorized bicycles. Now, I did get pulled over one time. Apologize, it's kind of overcast. On this bike. And the police officer said, well, as long as you just pedal and you don't do electric. He was cool about it. But the Van Moof bike, it's an integrated battery and the engine is really small. It's not as beefy, but I could never take it off-road. And I must say, if you look at some of the off-road videos that I've done for this thing, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun to take this bike off-road. So it really depends on what you're looking for. The other thing is, I don't know how durable some of these other e-bikes are. The Rad Rover, knowing what I know today, I can totally recommend the Rad Rover or any of the products that they make at the Rad Power Bike company. But I am definitely interested in some of these other bikes. There's another one that they make it's like a little short, it looks like a Rad Mini. And it also has an integrated battery. It looks really cool. I'll have to put the link after this video. But here, I'm going to slowly go this way. So that one is also really neat. So there are two other bikes, and I will list them later today in the comment section. Van Moof and that other one. But yeah, two years ago, there were way less electric bike companies. Today, there are a lot more. And it just depends on what you look for. So the answer is yes, but also I think I would definitely look at other manufacturers, because there's some really cool stuff out there. Good question though. Anything else? Otherwise I gotta head into the office here and grind away. All right. Well, you guys take care, and I'll see you later. Ciao. Happy New Year.